Do you want to start reading in 2026 but every book looks like a mountain? Then relax. I have picked 6 books for you. They are so easy, so addictive that even your future self will thank you for that. Well, your future self should thank me for that, but of course, you are narcissist. Do you know how many people say I want to start reading, or they will say I am going to start reading, but they never open a book? And very few warriors who dare to open a book. After 2 minutes, they fall into instant coma. But I don't want that same thing happens to you, because I want you to reach your destiny and die at the end. Of course, I write dark fantasy. I think this joke was bad. So here everyone, I have picked 6 books for you. So the first book I'm going to recommend you is a non-fiction, and its title is I Got Can't Be Good, written by Bharat Nanavate. And let's be honest, no, I'm not going to tell you that I am the author of this book, which I am. But the main reason I suggest you this book is that this book is so small that you can finish it in 20 to 30 minutes, and if someone is religious in you, then relax man, you can still read this book, because this book just asks question about God's morality, not in an offensive way, but in a way why universe is so complicated when God is so perfect. This book explains complex topic in easy and simple language, and I assure you that prose are beginner friendly. You can find the link of this book in the description box as well as in comment section. So moving on to next book, the title of this book is Still Like an Artist by Austin Kellon. This book is perfect for artists, writer, creative people and TikToker. This book is visual, short, fun, and you can complete it in one go. Okay, maybe 3, maybe 5. I complete in 6. So moving on to our next book, the title of that book is Man's Search for Meaning. It is written by Viktor Frankl, who have survived the concentration camp and came out with a philosophy which is so simple but hit you so hard. You can endure anything if you give it meaning. And if you want to read something deep and real perspective of life without fighting 500-page monster, then this book is perfect for you. Now moving on to our fiction book, our first title is I Became a Strongest Monster. This book is also written by me, and this book is not something which you can, what we say, should start as a beginner, because I put so much stylized way in it. I mean, at some point I use past tense and next sentence will be in the present tense, so it is so much mismatch which I genuinely wanted you to feel. And this book is completely written as stylized version. If you have some weird fantasy, you can go for it. Personally, will I pay $5 for this book? Answer is absolutely not. But if you want to donate me something, then you can purchase this book. Moving on to our next title, which is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Everyone know about this book. I have never read Harry Potter, to be honest, but I have heard about it. That, of course, I have watched the movies. Okay, coming back to books. So I heard that this book was originally, the first volume was originally designed for teenagers, but as the story grows, it is written for adults. So this book will represent your journey. In the start, you will read like an immature teenager, but as you continue to read, you will grow as an adult with this story. And I am also planning to start Harry Potter. Let's see what will happen. But if someone of you is going to start Harry Potter in this year, please write it down in the comment section. And moving on to our last title, The Curious Incident of Dog in the Night Time. This book is written by Mark Haddon, who has suffered Asperger's, same like the child of this story. And this book contains some animal violence, not graphical but in a detective way, but it is not also detective novel. It is quite weird, quirky and quite fun. If you want to start with something weird, you can go with this, and I don't know why, but I enjoy the story. So if you have read this book, tell me why you like this book. In conclusion, I have recommend you 6 books, 3 non-fiction, 3 fiction, and in them both I have recommended my one book. So because of that, I am going to recommend you one free story which is taught in English literature. Title of story, The Gift of Maggie, and this story is in public domain, so you can start with this, and I 100% recommend you to start with this story. And when you complete this all 6 books which I recommend you, then again read this one, The Gift of Maggie, and then tell me what difference you have noticed, from which book you are going to start this year. I see you in the next video.